Hello. I'm going to start my video. Hopefully we'll have some people here tonight. I don't know, because it was really last minute. So I'm going to give it a minute. It was really last minute. Look, there's a sort of random bear on the floor in the background, which my dog left. Okay, so I'm going to pause recording to see if any other people come in the room. And if they do, cool. If they don't, cool. We'll see. Hello. Welcome. We are going to start in a couple of minutes. We're just going to see if any more people want to come into the room and see what we have to offer today, which is pretty phenomenal. I've been working really hard to try and sort of convey how easy this is going to be in order for you to use online oil manager, or the terminology online oil manager, to create an online business. So I decided that I was going to go ahead and I was going to put together some infographics and some tools which kind of demonstrate how that is, which is basically about how to host a webinar. It's about how to host an online webinar. It's not as complicated as people think. A lot of people have this idea that, oh my God, like, where do I even begin with this stuff? You know, like, how do I do the presentation? I'm like a rabbit in the headlights. I don't have a lot of confidence. You know, what do I even say? You know, a lot of people are like that. Like, I don't know what to even say. And how am I going to, if I'm at the point where I don't even know what to say, how I'm going to keep that going for an hour, you know, or something like that. But, you know, hosting webinars is like a muscle. You exercise it and you get better at it. And then you just, you know, it becomes like a second nature to you. And that's how I started. When I remember when I began my first webinars, I was really like wondering how the hell I would be able to talk for 1 hour on a particular subject, you know, just like one even like small subject. And then for me, it just became like, oh, I did it. I started it. I put some structure in place for it. And that's what I want to share with you today. I want to show you the structure of how you actually do it and the steps of how you do it. So you can see how when you team up hosting a webinar with Oil Me Up Baby, which is the online, you know, basically the online oil manager sort of role that we've created for you, how those work together and how those mesh together. So we've got a lot to get through. So I am going to get started. I'm just going to kind of share this with you. I know we've got a couple of people who said that they wanted to come. I'm not sure if they're going to arrive, but if you're watching the replay, sorry, I didn't write for you. So first of all, I'm going to screen share a graphic with you, which hopefully will start to introduce the concept of sharing a webinar. So hopefully you can see this right now. So when you host a webinar, there are essentially only 4 steps to it, okay? One of the steps is pretty major and the other 2 are pretty minor. So once you get to grips with the whole idea of like, okay, it's only 4 steps, it's only 4 things that I have to do, then, you know, you can kind of get your head around how this is going to work for you. So the first step is the what, who, and the why. This all has to come at the beginning of the webinar. So you always have to start explaining what it is that you're going to be presenting. So summarize it. Don't go into too much detail, but summarize it at the very beginning of the webinar. We're going to be talking about this. Then you have to say who it's for. So if you have a particular target audience or a niche, or, you know, a target market or something like that, or a particular sort of person that you pitch to, you have to somehow make that webinar entrance work for them. So it will be who it's for. It's for female entrepreneurs. It's for people who love animals. It's for this, that, and the other. Basically, when we're doing the kits, we're focusing on normal people. We're focusing on the general public. But when you present the kits to your audience, you have to be thinking about, okay, well, if I'm going to say this kit is for business owners, busy business owners who have done a hard day's work, how am I going to relate this kit to those people? And every kit we produce is different. Every kit is aimed at general people, the general public, like people who live their lives normally. And when you do that, you can find a way to tailor each little piece to that target audience. And I'm going to show you how to do that a little bit later on in the webinar. And then you basically share with basically why they should stay on the webinar, like what's going to benefit them in the end, like how are they going to gain from being on that webinar. So those are the first 3 things you have to figure out before you start hosting any kind of webinar. Really, really important: the what, the who, and the why. The next step is to manage the expectations of the person. So what are people going to expect from joining that webinar? So obviously, in terms of this webinar, you're going to expect that I'm going to teach you how to host webinars. And they're going to be how to host webinars using our kits in All Me Up Baby. But what does that look like for you when you're hosting? So you have to map out what's inside the presentation from start to finish so people know what to expect. And I'm going to drill down a little bit into that later on in the webinar. But to start with, I'm sharing with you, and I'm managing your expectations, that you're going to know exactly what you're going to need to do in order to present the webinars from All Me Up Baby. And then step 3 is to present the content. So then you go into the major part. Like I said, there was 4 parts and 3 were kind of small and 1 was kind of big. Well, obviously the presentation of the content is the kind of big part. And I'm going to show you how to break that down and how to make that relevant to your audience. And we're going to do a live simulation here on this webinar of how that looks like and what that looks like. And I'm going to also give you a template of what to do. So you're going to have the full template from start to finish of how to host a kit webinar. And then finally, once you present your content, and the content generally is nothing promotional. It's nothing about sales. It's nothing about promotion. It's nothing about buy this or do this or anything. The content is really about giving value. It's about giving value to the people who are watching, giving value to your audience. It's not anything to do with sales whatsoever. And in the end, step 4 is about the call to action. So you share your call to action at the end, be clear about your offer of what you want to share, and provide a link and with instructions. So those are the 4 elements of hosting a webinar. It's really that simple. Those are the key elements. And I have taken, honestly, I've invested thousands and thousands of pounds into how to create the perfect webinar and how to do the selling process. And they all pretty much say the same thing. They all pretty much boil down to these 4 points: the what, who, and the why, to keep people with you as soon as they join. Because if you don't do that, they might leave. Then it's about managing the expectations of the audience and telling them and projecting to them what's going to happen in this next hour. And then it's about presenting the content, which is all about delivering value and making sure that you give them something that on that webinar they can take away with them and actually use without having done anything, without having buying anything, without having clicked on anything. You've got to present content which is something that they can use, that they can take away with them. And then finally, step 4 is the call to action, which is about what you would like them to do in exchange for the energy that you've given them to produce all that free content and that free value. So those are the basics. So that's what just hosting a general webinar will look like. Hi, Ashioma. Welcome to the webinar. Okay, so hopefully I've gone through those steps and those are clear to you. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take you through the steps which are super applicable to All Me Up Baby. Now, All Me Up Baby is a product, a program, a service that teaches you how to become an online oil manager. Okay, so when we talk about an online oil manager, we talk about someone who provides service to other people online, digitally, to be able to help them use essential oils in their life. And we're going to shift into now how to customize these 4 steps directly to what we give you. So we every month give you an oil kit. I'm just going to stop the screen share right now to explain this to you. So every month we give you an oil kit. And I'm really sorry about that little bear over there. That was my dog. Just leaving that there. Usually I clean up more in the background. This is my sort of like family dog area as well. I like to work in this area. It helps me be part of my tribe around here. So basically what it means is with the online oil manager business, you help people to work with essential oils, but you do it entirely online. There's no home parties, there's no getting together in person, there's no like going door to door around people trying to sell little bottles of oils. No, we do this all online. So I wanted to really give you something that was going to make it easier for you to be able to start the online business, grow the online business, and basically use the digital stuff, but also sell the physical oils at the same time. So we've gone through how to host a webinar, and now we're going to go through how to host an Oil Me Up webinar. And stay tuned, because also inside this, I'm going to show you the step-by-step template, the process, guided completely, step of what you need to do in order to do this for yourself, in order to present this to your audience. And I'm also going to show you how to customize it. So we're going to get into the start of that right now. Hi in the chat, Ashioma. Hello, everyone. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next infographic. And if you want these infographics, if you're looking at these infographics are inside our business membership. I'm going to talk to you about that at the end. But these infographics are inside our business membership, and you'll be able to access them there. If you want to access them now, just email us or contact us through the website and we'll send you those. We are doing a very special offer in December for half price on VIP. We're going to do a little extended offer for those of you who didn't quite catch the launch offer. So I'm just going to be upfront and say that. So you can access a business membership for half price, but I will happily give these to you if you just simply reach out to me and ask. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to purchase anything. If you say to me, Michelle, I want the infographics and I want the template, I'll give it to you. No problem. You just reach out to me and let me know whether you're live or whether you're on the replay. Okay, so moving on to the next part. So every month we create for you kits. We're going to go into the kits shortly, but the next part is to talk about how you customize kits and how you customize the webinar to your audience. So the what, who, and why is all about basically saying we've got a brand new kit and this is what it is. So you talk about the theme of the kit. So like this month, obviously we're doing a Christmas kit because it's Christmas. I mean, like what else could you do around December? You know, January, we've got a detox kit. February, we're going to have a Valentine's kit. You know, we're going to theme everything to things that are happening in everybody's lives. This is something that we really wanted to make accessible to everyone, but also give you guys the opportunity to customize it to your individual niches. And since we've launched, there's been a couple of people who have come to me with different ideas, like, can we do this? Can we do it to bars about cocktails? Can we do it to entrepreneurs about business? You know, so it's all been like, you know, like how can we use these kits? And yes, every kit is applicable to basically everybody, but you have to learn how to customize those kits. And that's why we provide the monthly calls. So you can basically come and ask us and say, like, what can I do inside my kit for my audience? This is my niche. And I'll be able to say, okay, well, try this, try this, try this. So what we're going to do when we customize the kit webinars is the what, who, and why. We've got a brand new kit. This is the theme. We're going to show you how to customize it to your audience. And we're going to go through that in the next bit with the template. And then we tell people why we're sharing it. You know, why are we sharing this kit? so you can have more fun, so you can relieve stress, so you can feel better. You know, you've got to find your why are you doing this for people? There's no point in sitting here and saying, well, I'm doing it to make money. That's not what we're teaching, and that's not what we want to share. We want you to make money, but we want you to do it for a purpose. We want you to sit there and say, at the end of the day, I'm going to make money, but I'm helping people by doing it. And that's the whole purpose of All Me Up Baby. That's why we've created it. So you can go out to your niche people, your teachers, your animal lovers, your entrepreneurs, your businesswomen, your yoga instructors, whatever it is. You can go out there and say, I'm going to help you. And in return, an exchange of energy is going to happen. And hopefully we'll be able to sell some oils and make some money, and we'll all be happy. That's basically what the premise of this is. So the what, who, and the why are you doing it for these people? Whose lives do you want to change? Do you want teachers to feel more uplifted in the classroom? Do you want animal lovers to feel that they can care for their pets better? Do you want entrepreneurs to feel like they have some way of relieving stress at the end of the day? That type of thing. Okay, so I'm giving you some examples here, but it can literally apply to any niche. Then we go into managing expectations. So we share some exciting ideas about the content. So how do you get those exciting ideas? Well, if you can't think of any yourself, you come on our kit webinars and you ask me and you ask Heather, and you think about, like, this is who I'm going to present this kit to, because you always get the kit before your audience gets the kit as a given. So if you get the kit and you say, right, how do I apply this to my audience, to my tribe, to my people? Then you come on the kit webinar and you ask the question, and I will come up with something, and Heather will come up with something to share with you, to say, well, why don't you try this? Why don't you say this? And again, we're going to go through the details of this towards the end. We're starting broad and we're going to get down into details throughout this call. But we're going to go into idea content, and then we're going to go into tell them how to get it free. So what you're presenting is something that you can give to people free of charge, but has a value. So basically it has to be paid for if you're going to get it, but you have the privilege of saying to anyone and everyone that you want, I can give you this kit for free. So you basically go inside the webinar and you say, hey, this has a value, 37 quid, but I can actually give this to you for free, but stay on until the end and I'll share everything with you then. Okay, so that's a really important part of the webinar, is to always ensure that people have a reason to stay to the end, so they have a reason to hear everything that you have to say. So basically then you say, hey, what I'm going to present to you, I'm going to give to you free at the end, but you have to stay until the end to be able to get the information of how to do that. And there is also a Q&A at the end. So when you host a webinar, always do a Q&A at the end if anybody has any questions or anything they want to ask you. So that's the management of the expectations, and it's that simple. It's just those 3 points. I'm going to share some exciting ideas. I'm going to tell you how to get everything free at the end. And also I'm open to questions. So that's basically that point. Then we go into presenting the content. So what we provide everyone in their online oil manager business is a kit every month to present to their audience. So it's a flip book, which you can open up. You just click full screen. It's inside your members area, and you can be able to show your audience basically what we've created. But as a business member, you can also rebrand that kit to whatever you want it to be yourself. So you don't have to use our All Me Up Baby kit. You can rebrand it. You can have a completely unbranded version, which, just like you've created the kit, nobody has to know that it's from anyone else. So you open up that flipbook kit and you can tailor what's inside that kit to your audience. And like I say, if you're looking at the kit, let's say we deliver you the kit every month at the beginning of the month, and you're looking at the kit and you're like, okay, well, how does this apply to my audience? What can I share with my audience? You can just come on the webinar and you can ask me or Heather, and then we'll tell you. But you'll basically open up that kit and you'll say, okay, well, this is how this card, because the kit is made up of different cards, recipe cards, roller blend cards, diffuser cards, and wild cards. So there's a lot to choose from. And once you go in there and you look at all those things, I suggest personally that you pick out 3 things that you share with your audience on a webinar. So you don't give them, you don't present to them the entire kit, you present to them pieces of the kit. And I'll show you how to do that a little bit further on. But just for now, I'm just kind of explaining the process. So you show them pieces of the kit and you tailor those pieces to them. And I suggest using 3 cards or 3 pieces of the kit to tailor to your audience on the webinar. And then you do a reminder that there's going to be a Q&A at the end. So that's the presentation of the content. Like I say, we're going to get through in a little bit more detail soon. And then finally, the call to action. So you share your call to action, be clear on your offer, provide the link and instructions, and then at the end go to Q&A. So usually, and I'll go through the template, but usually your offer will be, if you're doing the doTERRA business, it'll be sign up for a doTERRA account, you get the kit free, or with your next order this month, purchase through me and you'll get the kit free. So that's kind of like the clear, what we suggest is the call to action. If you want to do something different to that or switch it up, that's entirely up to you. You can totally do that. But I would suggest you say to people, hey, if you're new to doTERRA, and you want to purchase the oils that are inside this kit so you can make the recipes, so you can make the drinks, make the food, do the fun stuff that we've added, then just sign up for an account. I'll give you this kit free. And then if you place an order with me every month, you'll get every kit free. So you'll get something that you can do every month that's going to be totally applicable to you every single month. So that's kind of the premise of how that works in the customization. So I'm going to stop sharing if anyone has any questions at this stage, please just put them in the box. I'm totally happy to answer them. But I wanted to kind of go through the structure with you, go through those 4 steps with you, because that is literally, I mean, when we're talking about doing an online oil manager business, that is probably the hardest part of it that you're going to have to do yourself. Like everything else pretty much comes easy through the training, through us showing you how to do it. That's pretty much the most difficult part is presenting the webinar, and it's only 4 steps. And I'm going to show you now, as we go to our next screen share, how easy this is going to be for you. So I'm going to go into my drive and I'm going to screen share the next template. So are we there? Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is basically go through this template with you. So this template is available in the 7-day launch plan, which is available inside the business training on Oil Me Up Baby. And I am going to make an offer at the end of this for you guys. And again, I'm going to show you how to get access to this at the end of this webinar. But basically, we go through this template. This is the hardest part of the entire business. And so I wanted to kind of give it to you straight. Like, this is the most difficult thing you're going to have to do. I don't want to put you off, but I want to show you how easy it can possibly be. So we give you this template. Basically, every single month when you get the kit, when we produce this kit for you, and I'm going to show you the kit soon, you're going to be going through this template every single month. You come in, you do basically file, make a copy of it, and then fill it all in. There's just these aspects. This is the absolute hardest part of the entire business. So what is a kit theme? So you basically say, well, I attended the webinar and I know that the kit theme this month is about Christmas. So you type in Christmas, first bit done. The next thing, who is the kit for? So you have to adapt this to your audience. So these kits are designed to work around your daily lives and then you basically slot your audience in there. Busy moms, animal lovers, go-getting entrepreneurs, people who are stressed on a daily basis, anything like that, anything, teachers. We can come up with all kinds of things. You can even do it for welders if you want to. We'll figure out a way to present this. But what I'm saying is you just simply slot in at that point, and this is kind of scripted for you as well, so you know what to say. These kits are designed for working around your daily lives as a teacher, whatever. And I know there are some solutions to the challenges you have inside these kits. So basically you're saying these kits provide solutions, and we know that you have challenges on a daily basis, and these kits are going to provide solutions to those challenges but also do other stuff for you too. And then we say in this part, we've picked out 3 solutions for you. So my suggestion is you always go through the kit, pick out 3 cards that are applicable to your audience. And if you really struggle to find those 3 cards, don't worry, come and ask me and Heather. Then, why should your audience listen to you? Hi, Alison, welcome. So then we say, why should your audience listen to you? So as your online oil manager, which is what you will technically be, it's my job to understand your lifestyle, your issues, your wants and needs, and then identify and show you ways to address these with essential oils, and then help facilitate your access to these oils and show you how to use them. That's basically the next part of the process of what you need to say to people. So you're basically saying, as your online oil manager, these little bottles of oils here, which essentially you're helping people to understand and then to integrate into their lives, will change your life, will do things for you, will provide solutions to your problems. And really, it's like Heather has this little statement that she's made from the beginning, and she said that like there's an oil for everything, and really there is an oil for everything. So don't think that you're going to come to me with a big challenge of like, oh, but I want to capture this niche audience. How do I do it with the oils? We'll find a way. We'll do it. Don't worry. With that, that's certain. And I would encourage you, if you're here online or watching this replay and say, oh, I've got an audience, how do I introduce the essential oils? I'm absolutely going to guarantee that there's a way I can show you how to do it. So don't worry about the audience, just worry about you sharing that you understand them, that you know their problems, and that you can provide solutions. So that's the next part of the webinar. Then moving on, we're going to share some exciting ideas. So those are your 3 cards that we suggest that you pick. So again, we're going to show you the kit soon. So I'm going to talk about how you could potentially work through these 3 cards. And you also have this kit free. So me and Heather, we got together, we decided, yeah, we're going to give this kit away free to people this month. Not just the main kit, but the mini kit as well. So you're going to have access to this completely free because you've signed up. So I'm going to show you how to access that, where to find it, and what it looks like in a bit. But basically, you share some exciting ideas about the 3 cards that you decide to pick out the kit, and I'll show you how to do that inside the kit. Then you tell them how to get it for free. So basically say the super cool thing, and you can change this wording, it's just my wording. You can change it however you want. But the super cool thing is, I want to give you this digital experience kit and other awesome resources for free. And I'll share how you can grab this free at the end. So stick around until the end of the webinar. And then basically saying at the end, we're going to do a Q&A. So I've basically scripted this for you. You just have to memorize or remember these few points. Then we're going to put a reminder in here that you need to have the link to the kit ready. So you'll put the link in there when you're doing your prep. So this is your prep area. This is your prep document. And then we say we're going to pick and tailor 3 items to apply to adapt to your audience. So item 1 is enter the card, and I picked this out for you because, and here's how I think you should use it. So that's what you need to do. Those are the 3 points, basically the hardest points of this. Probably won't find it hard, or if you do, you ask us. But this is the card I picked for you. I did it because, and this is how I think you should use it. This is a card I picked for you. I did it because, and this is how I think you should use it. So basically, when we're doing this exercise or this process, like let's say, for example, in the Christmas kit that we've just created and that's free for you in the members area, we say something like, okay, we have something like a pigged out rollable, something like that. Is that right, Heather? A pigged out rollable, like when you've eaten too much food, when you feel like, oh my God, I'm stuffed, you know, like after the Christmas dinner, and you're like, oh my God, like I can't move. Like you use this rollable oil, and then you feel better. You just generally feel better within yourself. It eases your stomach, it eases your digestion, you know, you just generally feel better. So we say like, hey, so I picked out this pigged out thing for you. Let's say you're into fitness. So we know that you're going to overindulge at Christmas, because who doesn't overindulge at Christmas? And we know as a fitness person, you're going to feel really icky afterwards. So just get the rollerball, stick this on, you're going to feel way better. Okay. So that's one example. Another example could be a busy mom. You know, like using the pegged out rollerball card. So like you're a busy man, you've just cooked all this Christmas dinner, you've been picking along the way, like as every mum does. I do it. Eating that pigs in blanket, eating that turkey, then you sit down and eat the dinner, and then by the end, oh my god, like how do I even function at the end of all that? Get your rollerball, stick it on, feel better, and you're back in business, basically. So this is how we sort of, I'm trying to give you examples of how we tailor it. So we'll go through a few more as well when we go into the kit. So you have 3 of those. Then there's a reminder, don't forget Q&A at the end, but first. So you always say, but first, before the Q&A, before we go into any questions, you do this. So you go into your offer and the link and instructions. This is your little money-making deal. This is where you profit from this whole webinar thing. So we go into the offer. So you have 2 incredible options to choose from to get this kit free. So I want to give you this kit free. All you got to do, and don't forget, if you're part of the business membership, you get a free mini kit. So sort of rewinding, going out into the ethos here a little bit, but you get a free mini kit with the business membership. So when you take the business membership, every month you get a mini kit to give to people before they've even joined your webinar. That's how you get people onto the webinar. So we give you the kit, subscribe, give you the kit, and I'll show you what that looks like in a bit. So you're giving them like a much bigger version of something that they've already got, which they're probably already in love with, because we work really hard on these kits. So they're probably already in love with the mini kit. And then they're going to be like, oh, I want to know what's inside the main kit, because this is really good. So basically, we give you the option. You've had your free mini kit because you subscribed to this webinar, but now we want to give you the big main kit. So if you don't have a doTERRA account, you can sign up with me and you'll get 25% off any oils that you purchase and access to the free kit. I'm going to give that to you. Or if you already have a doTERRA account, just simply log into your account, place the order. It will be under you. So it'll be your subscribers, your people, your tribe, your audience. And then when you place that order, I'm going to send you the kit. So if I see an order come in from you for this month, I'm going to give you the kit immediately, straight away. And you can also add an additional incentive at this point. I always encourage people to do a little bit over and above, to go the extra mile, to do a little bit more. And you'll see how we're doing that also at the end of this webinar with you guys. So don't forget that you can add an additional incentive to the kit, perhaps offer a free consultation call as part of this whole process. So like I'll give you the kit and I'll give you my calendar so you can book in with me. Or if they sign up and join within 24 hours, they can have a backdated kit maybe from the resources. So for example, we've already got a cocktail kit. So if you wanted to offer the Christmas kit at Christmas and then say, hey, I'm going to throw in the cocktail kit for you as well, you can do that too. If you've got access to all these kits, because we produce them every month and we give them to you every month, why not use other kits to incentivize the process? So that's basically your offer. And then you go into the link. So you always need a link to be able to go to someone. So again, I'm going to talk about this a little bit and how this is going to unfold. We're going to talk about the links in a bit, but basically you have a page that people go to either book a consultation, join, or order. So that's always something that you need on your website. And then you basically say, click here to book a time that's convenient for you if you're a brand new customer. And then you give them that link and then you give them the instructions. So you're really, really clear on what they need to do. So click here if you already got a doTERRA account, click here if you want a call, click here if you simply want to place an order, that type of thing. And then we go into the Q&A and the close. So now I'm ready to take your questions. Feel free to leave them in the chat or raise a hand. So that's if you're doing it on Zoom. So that's the template basically for the launch and how to host that webinar. But now I'm going to take you a little bit deeper in. I'm going to go into the actual kits themselves. I'm going to show you what's possible for you and how much support we actually give you through this process, because it's really, really, really well supported. I don't know how to explain it other than to actually show you. So the next thing I'm going to go to is a screen share of inside the members area. So hopefully now you can see inside this area. So when you join up for a kit, when you sign up, for example, under a business membership and you say, right, I want to make a business out of basically hosting these webinars every month, you know, and you absolutely can. then what we'll do is we'll give you access to these kits every month. And inside these kits, as you can see on the left-hand side, there is a variety of different things, or maybe it's, I don't know if it's reverse for you, but we've got our kit call, which we do with you guys every month. And we basically go through, and that's the point where you come online with us and you say, okay, this is my audience. How do I customize this kit for my own webinar? So we encourage you to do your own webinars. If you join the affiliate membership, you can just simply send people to our webinars and don't have to worry about a thing. If you join the business membership, then we encourage you to do your own webinars, because you're building your own tribe, you're building your own community. That's where the money is. Okay. So the money is 50% in sending people to us and 100% in sending people, or not sending people to us, but using us as a way to sort of tap into your audience. So we'll have those kit webinars on the first Friday of every month, where we present the kit to you, and that will give you the opportunity, like I'm going to do now, to basically come in and ask questions and say, right, this is my target audience. What would you suggest? What cards would you suggest that I present to them? What benefits would you suggest that I present to them or offer them? That type of thing. So you go to that webinar. Then there's also just basic stuff as well, how to download a PNG file, that type of thing. And then here we give you a rundown of everything that's inside the kit. We also give you an oil shelf. So this helps you see the potential of, when you're presenting your kit to your audience, basically what types of oils and what potential oils you could potentially make sales on in that month. So always I suggest to people, I'm really sorry, my internet is really bad and slow, and that's why it's not loading. But basically, when we see the oil shelf, we'll go to that customer or that person and we'll say to them, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll go inside the digital flip book and then it will be there. So we basically say to them, like, this is the oil kit. What do you have right now? What recipes would you like to use? What's good for you? One second. I want to show you the kit because my internet's really slow. I'm going to sing a little song here. Oh, hi, Susan. Welcome. We're just waiting for my slow internet over here. I don't know why it suddenly decided to flake on me. Wait a second. We'll go into the download. This is going to work. Okay, so I'm going to stop screen sharing and then I'm going to open up screen share again so you can see what's on my screen. Okay, so the whole premise and the whole point of this webinar is that we give you these flipbook kits. I'm sorry about that slight delay. So basically we come in here and we give you an oil shelf. So basically you can say to a customer, okay, these are the oils inside the kit this month. What are you interested in? What recipes are you interested in? You're obviously giving the kit away free so they can access that and say, for example, okay, wow, I love this kit. We work hard on these kits. So we work hard on these kits and we say, okay, well, how would you like, we talked about the pigged out roller. So what's inside the pigged out roller? Digest Zen and Wild Orange. What do you have right now in your collection? What do you have in your oil collection? Oh, I've got Wild Orange, but I don't have Digest Zen. Okay, cool. So we're going to order you one of those this month. What else is going to be good for you? What about the kids this month? Okay, so oh no, what about the Baileys? What do you want to give away as a gift this Christmas? Okay, well, you know, like I haven't thought of anything. Okay, how about you make the copycat Baileys and then you can give that away as a Christmas gift to all your friends. Do you have the peppermint oil? No. Okay, well, let's get the peppermint oil for you. And then you can go away and make that. So you can basically, the only thing that you really have to do every month in this business is send emails and study these kits. And that's basically it. And also host a webinar. We encourage you to host a webinar. There is nothing else really that you need to do other than that. It's about building the subscribers every month, which we show you how to do in the training. It's about learning the kits every month, which we'll do a kit webinar with you. We'll show you what to do. We'll show you what's inside the kits. We'll also answer the questions about how to apply these kits to your audience. And then basically it's a point of connecting with your customers and saying, hey, what do you want to do out of the kit this month? What appeals to you? What would you like? That type of thing. Do you want to make some buttons? Do you want to, the face mask spray? Honestly, that was a legend, Heather, because I've tried these face masks and they're horrible and they stick, and then you're like picking away at them for hours afterwards. And now there's a face mask spray that you can just literally spritz on and it's done. So I was really excited about that one. Scented Christmas cards. So for example, inside the kit this month, we talked about the scented Christmas cards, and then I did a digital wild card inside the kit members area, which I'll show you soon. And that digital wild card was basically you can make origami. So my kids love making origami at Christmas. So we encourage people to make origami. And if you do these gift bags, then maybe you could use the scented Christmas card recipe to also use on the gift bag. So we like to diversify. We like to give people lots of ways or reasons or things to use. And then at the end, obviously, we give people the option to subscribe, to join, to get the oils at 25% off. And that's basically what comes at the end. And that will be at the end of your kit. So you will be presenting something that looks a little bit like this. You can go into full screen mode. I'm not even sure if you can see that right now in full screen. Can anyone see it in full screen? Yeah. Okay. So you basically what we suggest you do is come in, go into full screen mode, and then basically pick out 3 of these cards and then basically say, this is how I think you're going to enjoy using these. Like particularly like mums. Okay, well, what do you give to other mums at Christmas from your kids' school or whatever like that? Okay, everyone loves Baileys. We'll make some homemade Baileys and we'll give that. Or why don't, if you're going to do a Christmas party or something like that and you want to have people around, why not make some Christmas sangria and use the lemon oil? You know, that type of thing. What about Christmas morning? The pom orange mimosa is perfect for Christmas mornings. Maybe you're going to have a romantic, you know, one-on-one with your partner if you're kid free and you want to do something special. You make a little mimosa for breakfast at Christmas. You know, that's your thing. So again, it's just like rosemary mashed potatoes. Who hates doing roast potatoes on Christmas because it takes so long and they're so fussy? Change it to mashed potatoes, use a rosemary oil, that type of thing. The orange meatballs, you can use them in a pre-Christmas party, or you can just have them on Christmas Day if you want something more simple than baking a turkey. You know, again, that's something for busy people. So like you basically come through and you decide what 3 cards are really applicable to my audience and how am I going to make it so they're going to see the benefit of doing that. So that's that. So I'm going to stop screen share. I always have to stop screen share, and I'm going to go back to the members area now, which is here. I'm going to screen share back again. So hopefully by now you would have an idea of how these things are done and how they're presented. You basically put out there that you've got a webinar. You come and join us on the first kit webinar, which is always at the beginning of the month. Then you need to schedule in basically a 7-day plan. Our 7-day launch plan is already inside the business membership, so you can access that. And then basically we give you this members area. And I want to share with you something pretty important now. I know that I'm throwing a lot of you guys, but when you join VIP, what we give you is so much more than a flip book. We give you the ability to take this entire members area of things that we've put in here, the playlist, the movie night, the Goodreads, the Trivial Pursuit, the shareables, everything that's inside this members area, and I'll show you it in a second. We give the ability to put that inside your members area. So you are literally able to have your own digital product business without doing anything. It's it's done for you. Like when we say this is done for you business, it's completely done for you. You can have your own digital product business simply from signing up to our VIP membership. We'll build the entire site for you, and then you join on the monthly membership to get the free kits and to get this members area added on. Okay, so basically it's a training. I give you all the links. I show you exactly how to put it together. It will probably take you, I think, maybe about 20 minutes of your time every single month to have your own entire digital product business for selling essential oils. And there's nothing out there that exists like that. Like, I've worked really hard on this, and I know that there's nothing out there that exists like that. Ashima says, what sets doTERRA apart from other essential oils like Young Living? I think, Heather, are you able to jump in on that one?
Hi, everyone. To be honest, we use doTERRA because it's something that I've used for many, many years. And the minute I started using doTERRA, I fell in love with them. Young Living are actually very good. They are some of the very few oils that you can ingest as well. So we would never tell anyone to ingest oils other than we use doTERRA. Young Living is another one. There's only 2 other companies that we know of that you can actually ingest the oils. Young Living works very similarly to doTERRA. I don't know an awful lot about their morals, their ethos, anything like that. It's just once I started using the doTERRA, just completely fell in love with them. Loved the way they were trying to create sustainability, helping people grow their own businesses. So the farmers, the people that are making the essential oils, they really nurture them. So they go to the top places where the products are grown. So you're going to get the lavender from somewhere where specifically grows lavender, because obviously you can grow things all over the world, but they're going to pick up on the external environment around them. So we loved the fact that the doTERRA was so pure, and it was just something that we've always used. We can't say anything negative about Young Living in the slightest. We just are using doTERRA and really feel comfortable with the products, with the company, with the ethos behind them, and that's why we stuck with doTERRA.
Perfect. So yeah, I hope that answers your question, Ashioma. I mean, I think you're in the UK, right? So you'll be able to get the essential oils there. I would suggest, if you wanted to, if anyone's like, what's so great about these oils? I was also asking that question, like, what's so great about these oils? Until sorry, Ashioma, you're in Canada. So you can get them in Canada. So sign up for an account if you would like to. Heather can sign you up. And just try an oil. Just buy an oil and try it and see what it's like. I know that I've spoken to a lot of people, and when I talk about doTERRA, they know doTERRA. It's like, I don't know, it's like some kind of movement or some kind of thing that's happening, but they always know doTERRA. But I've also known people who say that they're with Young Living too. So I don't think it's I don't think there's sort of any competition really, other than a preference, personal preference. Our personal preference is doTERRA. We've created this whole business around doTERRA. The oils are accessible to us because Heather brings them over from the UK into here in Egypt. And that's how we built our kits. We built them on doTERRA oils, but it wasn't like a choice between, oh, what do we do? Do we go with this oil? No, it's just because Heather happened to have been using them for years and loves them. So yeah, that basically explains that. So I would say, if you want to, Ashoma, I know that we're going to be doing some things together soon as well in terms of your business. And if it's something that you're interested in, I know that me and Heather would be happy to have a call with you. So you can just get in touch with us, or anybody listening to this, just get in touch with us if you're thinking about starting this business or curious as to whether it could work for you. Then we're always happy to talk to anyone about that. So I hope that helps. So basically, the way I've built this, and I talked to Heather, and I actually mentioned it to Heather today, and I wasn't intending to do this, but I was basically like, okay, well, if we're bringing people and we're building their websites on the VIP and they have access to this product area, why can't we just give them their own digital products every single month? The ability to just have their own digital product that they can use with their customers, to give to their customers. And Heather agreed and said, yeah, I think it sounds like a great idea. It's going to add way more value. And that's what we've decided to do. So basically, when you join us on the VIP, which is the VIP package, you're going to have your own business built by me personally. I'm going to talk to you about your brand, your presentation, your audience, your tribe. We're going to go through all those details together. We're going to figure it out together, like what the best option is for you, how you're going to move forward with this. And then I will go away with me, my team, and we're going to build this website for you. But not only that, once we build the website, we're going to give you the training and the tools to basically steal everything that we create every month and put it in your website and say it's your own product. And that, I don't know who does that anywhere, but that's what we're going to do. So you can have literally instantly right now, directly now, your own product business within 30 days. I feel so excited about that. I feel so excited to give you that. Okay, so it's going to be the oil shelf, the what's inside, the digital fitbook, the PDF version, the digital wildcard. This is always something I add myself. You can make up your own digital wildcard if you want to. But this month it was the origami, because my kids have always loved origami at Christmas. And then I saw Heather's scented cards recipe, and I think to myself that could work really well with the origami as well. So I added that in and suggest that people make their own little gift bags, put little oils in the gift bags, and then give them to people for Christmas presents. And then we've got our bonus Christmas Kids mini kit in there as well. So which again, it's another flip book, but only business members get this. So when you have a business membership, you will get this free flip book every month. And this is what you use as an incentive to get subscribers. Okay, so people will subscribe to your webinar, which you're going to host, and then they will also have this mini kit free once they subscribe. So we basically share with you how to facilitate that. And we put a lot of work into these kits. They're not like, you know, a simple little PDF or something like that. They're designed, they've got flair, they've got personality. There's a little bit in there for everyone. So this is our Christmas kit, which we wanted to give away free. And it's not just recipes for food and drink, it's other things that you can do as well, like these salt dough decorations and things like that. And don't forget, at the end, there's always a customizable area that helps you to promote your business. This is our one that we do for All Me Up, but I also provide training of how to customize this to your doTERRA account to also add your links in there and affiliate links. And then we do our playlist every month, so you'll have access to that every month, which is, we've done a little Christmas playlist for you this month, which is so cute. I love it. And then we've got our movie night. So this month we recommend Elf, and then we've got our digital experience link. So this is what we call our live experience. So watch the movie, listen to the playlist, sit down and snuggle down with your diffuser blend and read a good book, you know. So this month we've got How to Survive Christmas. It's still loading. I don't want my internet is working, but I think it's because I'm on live. And then we've got our quiz. So every month we do a quiz as well. So like if you want to incorporate the quiz and say to people, okay, well, we're going to do this quiz on a webinar, or we're going to get together on a separate call and we're going to do the quiz, and I'm going to give away something for anybody who gets the quiz questions right. So we just have this quiz that we put in there every month, and you can use it for whatever you want. And it's all about the kit. So how many oils are inside the Christmas experience pack? There's definitely 27. There's definitely 27 in there. I was guessing because we were like, oh my God, there's an oil missing. No, there's 27 oils. So you come in here and you can submit the quiz. I'm saying I will show you how to have this on your website. So this will be your product. This is something obviously that you'll sign up to have access to, but we'll also every single month give this to you. So this can be your product as well. Also, every single month, because of our 7-day launch plan and because of our 7-day run up to the webinar, we will always give you 7 shareables, things that you can use in the template emails that we give you, things that you can use in Instagram, share on Facebook, just a way to sort of generate interest and get people onto your webinar. And again, I'm so sorry, it's not normally this slow, but it is my internet connection. But maybe I can find also how to get these Christmas shareables to you another way. I think I can open up in Canva. And also as a business membership as well, you'll get everything that's customizable. So right now, everything has Oil Me Up Baby. Everything that you're seeing has Oil Me Up Baby on it. I'm just going to go into the shareables. But what you can do, or what we do give you, is the ability to have the template of this in Canva. So if you have a Canva account, you can open up the template and you can just customize these and change these however you want. And like I say, all the training is provided. I'm just going to show this right now in my Canva account, what this looks like. So these are the shareables that you've got for this kit this month. So basically we have our kit this month, it goes with our Christmas kit, is our kids kit. So basically we like give you 7 shareables, we give you quotes or things that we found that are free and fun, and the calls to actions, you know, like Christmas kids kit, get it free, give them a different Christmas experience, or get your Christmas kit free. We give them just like quotes and things like that. You get all these every single month with every kit, and you can basically come in on your Canva account and just customize. You can customize the link, so you can remove that. You can remove the logo if you want to, add your logo. So if we're doing the VIP experience with you, we create a logo for you as part of that. I'm going to show you that in a second. And then you basically come in and drag and drop your own logo inside. And then you've got your own kit, you've got your own business. It's all done for you. I'm sitting here thinking this is slightly mad to have done all this, but like it's true, like it's all done for you. So like right now you go through, you get all of these Christmassy shareables, you'll get the 7-day launch plan, 7 days, you'll gain subscribers, you'll be able to work through that. We've also got the coaching program coming up as well, which starts in the middle of this month. So I'm going to stop the screen there. And basically, we're going to go now on to the sort of finale of what this is all about. So, let's talk to Oshiyome first. I know doTERRA and I have actually tried one of the oils, but I'm not at the financial capacity to start the business at the moment, but I'll definitely be in touch with you lovely ladies. I will say, Oshiyome, there are different options that will allow you to start really low key if you want to, and kind of like ease in. And we talked about this on the main webinar when we did the launch, but basically we've sort of made an agreement, I guess you could say, with the people that come in and join us or sign up for us under doTERRA, that if you decide to sign up as a customer and you refer people to us and say, hey, I've got this person, they want a doTERRA account. If you decide to get to the point where you want to move in and ease in to doing your own doTERRA sales, then we'll give you those customers back. And you can go back and watch the replay. We talked about this, you know, in some detail about how important it is that we do ethical business. And if you send us customers and you say, okay, well, I'm not a doTERRA person right now, but I'm going to send you to my friend Heather. Then what Heather will do is, if you decide, yeah, I want to be a wellness advocate now and I'm building up my business, we'll just give all those people back to you. And that's the ethical way to do business. It's like to say, yeah, we'll look after them for you for a period of time until you're ready to move forward, and then we'll give them back. So that's what you get. You get this whole package done for you. And honestly, between, yeah, you're going to have the 7-day launch plan. Yeah, you're going to have to build subscribers up a little bit. Yeah, you're going to have to potentially do a webinar every month or do a call every month, or you can send people to us. It's no problem. But you're going to have your own entire product business basically handed to you on a silver platter. That's what we've done for you. And it's a finale to all this, because I want to go into Q&A and I know that I've taken up a lot of your time already, as a finale to all this, we are going to do an extended cart open on the VIP business experience. So basically, the VIP business experience is where we, both me and Heather, work with you directly to discover who your tribe is. We do full coaching. I'm going to scroll down here. Who your tribe is, who your brand is, what kind of brand you're going to go for, what kind of presentation, how you're going to present yourself. I build your website for you from scratch as an online oil manager. So you're going to have everything pretty much done for you. We're going to give you your signature experience kit, which is a kit that we create very similar to the one that we just showed you, or a couple of ones we just showed you. You're going to get your own kit, which is tailored specifically to your business, your audience. So we come up with your brand. I do your logo. I build your website. We come up with your signature kit. So you can use that as a mechanism to get subscribers in your target audience, all done for you. Plus you'll get half price off the training, all the business training, the kits every month, everything that you need to sustain your business. Normally it's £97, so you'll be getting that half price instead. So basically, for an investment of less than 500 quid, it's £498.50. So for an investment of £498.50, you get your entire brand presentation and website built for you by me and my team in Virtual West Friday. You'll get the coaching with me. You'll get the help and support from Heather on the oil side of things. You'll get your own signature kit specifically to whatever audience we decide is best for you to target. Half price off the annual membership. So it's going to cost you basically 50 quid a month to run this business, plus about $40 to manage the website and the hosting and everything like that. So for less than $100 a month, you're going to have your own entire product business fully supported. There's nothing out there like this that can help you with this. And as you grow and as you develop, you're going to start, obviously, if you're in a country where you can get the oils, you can start getting the oils yourself. You start playing around with them, using them, being able to sort of give them to people to try, do samples. You can grow it in whatever direction you want to grow it. But to just start the business, you need less than $100 a month investment, and you'll get everything done for you. Everything. So I wanted to open up. I know we've just done the launch and we closed the launch, but I'm just doing a cart reopen for a few days. So you'll have this available until Monday. So until Monday, which is the 6th of December, you will have access to all of these things for half price. So $498.50 instead of the grand, instead of $997. And you will also have access to the full business coaching, training, mentorship program every single month. You get up to 3 calls every single month. I know it was 4, but I meant 3. You get 3 calls every single month. One with me, one with Heather about the oils, one with me about the business, and then the free kit call where we introduce the kit to give you ideas about how to share it and what to do with it and things like that. Every single month included as well. So it's a $498.50 investment, and then basically about 48 quid a month. And then you've got your entire business ready made for you, which is pretty incredible. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to give you a link right now, because we've created another link, because this wasn't something that we were going to do, but I'm going to screen share it with you right now in the chat. So if you're interested in joining this opportunity, if you think, yeah, I would like to make a difference in people's lives, I would like to help people become healthier, happier, I would like to help people with these oils. I've got my diffuser on right now. It makes such a difference to your life, like total difference to your life. I wish I could show you. I don't know if I'm going to pull the cord, but this is a diffuser. This is what one of the blend, like we do blends in our packs and things, and you basically put them inside this and they smell really nice, and then they help you become more motivated, more positive, feel better, all kinds of, they give you a mood, they give you a, you know, like I'm in Egypt right now and sometimes I feel like a little bit homesick and I think to myself, oh, I miss, you know, I miss Christmas and I miss, like, you know, like the fire, because we don't have fires in Egypt. Nobody has a fire in Egypt. You know, so imagine if you can create that experience just through putting some oils inside this little blender and then sitting on it and then just sitting down with a good book and enjoying that. For me, it's like amazing experience. Not just that, but like whenever, like I said, I've come to Heather with some strange requests sometimes, like, oh, is there an oil that does this or could help me with this or something like that, and she comes up with these amazing things and they just work, and I'm like, oh my god. Like we got to tell the world about these things. So I'm totally sold on them. I mean, I'm on the business side of things. If you work with us, you're going to know that I'm on the business side of things. I'm the one that's doing the business coaching, the mentoring. Heather's the one that does the oils. And between the two of us, we're kind of on fire, I think, with this stuff when it comes to doing it as an online business, particularly as we're in Egypt, we can't get the oils here. So does anybody have any questions about this opportunity? Like, I don't know how I can articulate it any better than the fact that we create stuff and we give it to you, and then we tell you how to make money from it. 3 steps. We create stuff, we give it to you, and then we tell you how to make money from it. There's nothing else to it other than that. And we make it as easy for you as possible to be able to do that. Hope you found this call sort of enlightening as to how this process works. Particularly the 7-day launch plan and the webinar is really something that we encourage you to do every month. You don't have to. Some people might skip a month, but like maybe we'll do a pack and you'll say, right, this pack is not for me, I don't want to do it, but that's okay too. Maybe you can use a different type of class. Maybe we can give you some other ideas of things that you can present to your audience. It doesn't have to be the kits. doTERRA have a lot of resources that we can share with you. Like maybe you want to do your own presentation, we can also help you with that, you know, make suggestions for you with that. I was talking to a lady the other day, she signed up for VIP, and then she's like, I don't really understand, or I don't really know the oils. And I'm like, fine, okay, so you basically go out to your audience, you find out what their issues are, and then you come back to us and you say, hey, I've got a customer and they're having trouble sleeping at night, and what can we do for them? Or I have a customer and, you know, they've got really high stress levels in their job, what can we do for them? You know, these type of things. And then we'll provide the solutions for you. You don't have to worry so much about that. And as time goes on, you know, and as you work with us and you come and join the calls, you'll start to understand this better, and you'll start to know automatically what to say to people, you know, after a period of time. So it doesn't look like anyone has any questions. I don't know whether it's because I was talking too much, but I'm going to close this call now because we've gone way too much. I know Susan's laughing because I always say that on my own. I was like, maybe I've been talking too much and I've gone over, and I'm sorry. But yeah, if you have any questions, do please sign up for the VIP. It's half price. We're not going to repeat this. Like literally, we're doing it right now because we're launching. We're looking for new people to pioneer this with us. It's really, the online oil manager business is something that we're really pioneering, and we would love for you to be a part of it. So if you want to come in, ask questions, join, talk to me about it, anything like that, you know where to reach out. You can go to allmeupbaby.com. If we're connected on social media, just pop me a message on social media. I'll be able to help you and answer that for you. But thank you so much for joining this call, guys. Ashioma, if you need anything, if you want to ask anything, please do let me know. And I will basically get back to you as soon as possible. Someone just sent me a private message, so I've just read that. Yeah, yes, you can. The answer to the question. So I'll be in touch with you after this call as well to finalize that with you. But that would be awesome. I would love to have you part of this. So thank you so much. I'm going to end this. Thank you. Love you guys. If you do want anything, oh, Alison, thank you for saying it's such a good job. It was really, honestly, it was a labor of love, because I desperately wanted to bring these oils to the world, but I wanted to do it my way. And I think, Alison, you know enough to know how I go about doing things and stuff like that. And I just wanted to do it the digital way, the online way. It's my thing. And I'm so happy to bring it and share it with anyone I can, because everyone should be able to work from home, do what they love, relax. I have a fairly nice life. I work really hard, but I do it on my terms, and I couldn't ask for anything more. And I just want to give back as much as possible to help other people do the same. So Alan said it's a great idea. You definitely know the way the world is now and the kind of life I love to. Yeah, absolutely, Alison, totally. We all need to be thinking about doing stuff for ourselves, working online, becoming a little bit more remote. I think it's just one amazing opportunity. So please jump on board. Come on, Alison, you can come in, you can join us. Yeah, we can hop on a quick Zoom call after this. I'd be happy to do that for you. Ashioma. Okay, so I will email you, because I have your email, so we can jump on directly after this, and I will talk to you about it then. Alison says she needs to find a partner. I'll be your partner, Alison. Come talk to me. Okay. I gotta close this now. Ashioma, I'll be in contact with you. Alison, do you want to talk after the call as well? If you do, that's fine too. Email either support@virtualmissfriday.com or allmeupbabyonline@gmail.com, and then we'll sort it out from there, or just use the contact form. I'm happy to talk to you guys. Love you. Okay, I'm going to close this because I've been so over. Oh my god, sorry, I feel like a naughty school girl. Okay, Ashioma, I'm going to contact you right now. Alison, Ashioma, Susan, thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.